So one of the biggest things when you're talking about security and things like that at the gate is a really good set of comms. You got to have a really good communication line and a communication setup, and that's really...
Stud Muffin 1, this is Blackberry Ridge Base. Come back over.
Huh, okay. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Wrong. Oh, sorry. Shoot, okay. Yeah, this is Stud Muffin 1. Go ahead, Blackberry Ridge Base. Over.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that Rainbow Sparkles is headed down the driveway to the gate. Over.
Roger that, we'll get out of the way. Pappy, my dad's coming down the driveway, so we'll pick this back up here in just a second. All right, hey guys, I'm making a quick video. I'm trying to be quicker with my videos because Marmy says I need to be quicker with my videos. So I'm trying to talk less. So I'm going to do a quick video right here on the gate. The gate to get into Blackberry Ridge. We are getting some openers installed. Well, you guys haven't even seen the gates because I need to do an update video on the gates and the fence and the garden and the equipment and Marmy and Pappy's house or Casa de Marmy y Pappy and Cathedral de Nave and the barn and the pasture and all of the above. So we got a lot of stuff to update you on. So today I guess you're going to see an update on the gates, because we are installing the openers and I wanted to document this. So I'm going to turn the camera around here in a minute and I'm just going to kind of show you what they've done so far, and then we'll come back maybe while they're installing or after they install and show you what the finished product is. So I just kind of wanted to go over each thing. Also, my dad was taking pictures of all the trenches yesterday, and so that's good to have so that we know where everything's at, but also we'll have this video document for whenever he drops his phone in the lake or does something like that and loses all his pictures. We'll have this too. So I'm going to go up and down our road here and just kind of show you all the trenching that's been done and what it's for and how all that works. So let's start though while we're here right at the gates, and I'll show those to you right now and show you how we've kind of been locking everything up and how everything is right now, and how we're gonna go forward in the future. So this was our gate to our property. What we ended up doing was cutting off a certain route of how you can go down our road, kind of a branch off, and we've moved that route to here. So now when somebody wants to access property that is not directly involved with the homes and the barn, they can go through this. It's locked with very expensive padlocks on it, very hardened ones, and you can see our warning signs. So that was our old gate. You've probably seen that gate in some videos whenever had to cut the locks and chain and stuff like that. These are the new gates, and Pappy bought these gates in an online auction, actually, and they've actually been here on the property longer than the barn has even been here on the property. I think this was probably maybe even one of the first purchases Pappy made for the property. They've just been laying around. But right now, when we did the fence, which I need to give you an update on, they installed this, and this is all getting some entry masonry stuff work done, and that's going to be really cool. I'm excited to show you that when that happens. But for now, we have just been tying the gates off with some baling wire, you know, the old farm way to do things, and it's scratched some paint off, so we're gonna have to figure out how to touch that up and things like that. I've actually been really impressed with these gates. They're pretty sturdy and pretty heavy duty, so that's pretty nice. But we had, when the fence guys put them on, they had the hinges welded in the middle of the posts, and the gate operator, that being in the middle didn't quite allow the gates to open to a full 90 like they are now. They kind of hit the post before they could get to 90. So the gate operating contractor, he wanted to cut those hinges loose, which you can see that he's done, and he moved them to the back side of the post, allowing them to open to the full 90. So there you go. The other thing about these gates that I kind of think are funny, and maybe we're changing, maybe we're not, I don't know if it's worth spending the money on or not, but you can see this design in the middle of them, and that's great. I love everything about it. But one thing that doesn't make sense is palm trees. I don't know if you've been to Oklahoma, but there's not a lot of palm trees. There's especially not a lot of palm trees or elk. Now, you could get away with the elk because actually Oklahoma does have an elk season, but Oklahoma does not have palm trees. So I don't know if it's worth changing that. There has been talk about cutting that logo out and maybe doing a Blackberry Ridge logo or an N, the first initial for our last name, or something along those lines, but I don't know why I'm doing this. But we are gonna maybe do something with that, but it's fine like it is for now if we don't. So so as you can see, we've just been closing it manually and using the padlocks there again. So so let's get to the gate openers. Are gonna sit right here. Sorry, just made you sick. The gate openers are gonna mount to the gate and to the post and to the masonry somehow with bolts, and then the opener for the gates is going to sit right over here, so that there's a keypad, and the keypad's really cool. The keypad will have a lot of functionality. It's got an app on your phone, so I think it like FaceTimes calls you if people come up and they hit your button to call Pappy or Marmy or me or my wife, and so that's pretty cool. It's got 2 cameras. It's got a camera at the keypad, and then it'll have a secondary camera where we can see license plates and things like that as they're coming in. So so let's talk about like the technical stuff of the gate. I'm not gonna go over like the horsepower of the openers. I have no idea what that stuff is, but I did get a lesson from our contractor the other day, and I've used this guy on some house stuff too, and things like that whenever we do gates on properties when we're building custom homes. So this guy knows his stuff. He knows what he's doing. But just some interesting things about gate operators is there will be an eye that sits right here on these posts, and it'll shoot across, kind of like a garage door eye. And if that thing gets tripped during the operation of the gate, it automatically will kick the gate back open. It's kind of like an emergency deal. And then you've got a loop right here as an emergency backup, so the gates, all of this is kind of designed so the gates don't ruin your car. So it's got an emergency loop right here. This long trench that you see right here running down this side of the road goes all the way back there, 200 feet. I don't want to walk down there, but that is our exit loop. So when we're driving down the road, we're going to run over that, and that will start the operation of the gate. And then it will trigger again here, so the gate stays open. And then there's another trigger on the other side of the gate, so the gate stays open. So there's like the initial open, and actually whenever you're coming into the property, you're going to drive over that again, and it's going to trigger. So there's like 1, 2, 3, and then the eye. So there's 4 kind of protocols in this gate stuff that keep the gate open from destroying your car whenever it closes, or you destroying the gate whenever it closes. So that's really all there is to see. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep these short. So we'll come back whenever some equipment gets installed and some functionality happens on the gates. I just kind of wanted to show you real quick what we had going on. So we'll see you in a couple days probably. Okay, hey, we're back to finish this gate video. It's been probably a couple weeks. Seems like trying to finish this gate drug on forever, but the gate opener install part is done. I'm excited to show it to you. It's a really cool system. And then this week, Daniel is coming to do the masonry walls on either side of the gate. And there's a couple surprises that's going to happen with that too that I'm excited to show you. I'm sure you're just on the edge of your seat for my surprises at my gate. I'm sure that you just cannot wait until I show you what those masonry surprises are. I'm sure it's just on the edge of your seat. But I'm going to show you the gate operations today and show you all complete. So let me turn the camera around. Okay, so last time we were out here, we showed you the rough end. That's just a piece of conduit, but we showed you the rough end of all the sensors in the driveway and kind of how things were going. They had already moved the hinges and things like that. And today we're just going to briefly show you the openers. All of our control boxes sit back here. There's going to be masonry wall here and masonry wall here, tying those things in so you can't get through there, and you won't be able to get through there without tearing a fence up or your vehicle up or whatever. But everything comes to close right here with our fish, but it's got this mag lock to keep everything together. It's got a sensor here on the post. I don't know if you've seen that. There is the control boxes and then 2 independent openers. There is 1 security camera there. That's pretty cool. And then we have this system called Cellgate. I wish I was sponsored by Cellgate, because this thing's expensive and it would be nice if they would help pay for it. But this thing is pretty cool. This is from what our gate guy says, like the top of the line from what he would want if it was his house. And so if somebody pulls up here, they touch this screen, and the first thing that happens is this is a camera here. It takes a picture of them, and then the camera there takes a picture of them. And then we have a 3rd camera set up on the gate that we've used since day 1 for security. I think I showed you those in an Arlo security camera video that you have to go back and see. So, but anyways, they touch the screen, a directory comes up. It's not programmed in here yet, but they'll be able to punch any name that's on here. Me, Amber, Marmy, Pappy, any name on here, it'll call them. And it's actually a FaceTime call. So they will actually, when they call, they'll be communicating through this microphone and camera setup. And it'll be like a FaceTime. We get to actually see who's coming in here. Secondly, there is a access code. We can either type it in, or we can give somebody a one-time code or anything like that, or you can send somebody a QR code to their cell phone, and they can walk up here and put their QR code in front of the camera, and it'll open the gate. And you can set that QR code up for as many uses and things like that that you want. And then the system also comes with I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. The system comes with remotes that you push with your thumb or your index finger, or any finger for that matter, and it'll open the gate. There's also an app feature, so I can be sitting at my house and I can press a button and I can open the gate. There is a control feature where I can hold these gates open during construction times. During the week, we can set a timer. It'll open at 7 a.m. and it'll close at 5 p.m. But it'll be a hold open all day long. or you could set it up to when they go to lunch, it would close. When everybody's back from lunch, it would hold open for the rest of the afternoon. Just pretty cool extra little features that are nice. What else does it do? It notifies us, it texts us whenever there's movement. It's just all in all just a really, really cool system. I haven't got it all set up yet because their customer support isn't available on the weekends. So tomorrow I'll have it all set up, which would be Monday. Today's Sunday. And yeah, we'll be able to pass out remotes and go from there. So this is pretty much it. Short, sweet. I don't know, it's been so long I don't even remember how long the first video was, but this is the security gate. This is the gate of all gates. This is the trespasser deterrent. And I'll do another video of Daniel doing the masonry walls and the surprises that I know you're excited to see the surprises. So until then, we'll see you next time up on the ridge.